A young woman pops the hood of her car on the side of the highway. Smoke bellows out. She cannot yet tell where the smoke is coming from. The woman takes out her cell phone. She has no bars and she has no service. She looks down the highway. No cars are coming in either direction. She walks over to the driver's side of the car and opens the door. She is not sure what to do next, so she takes a seat. Some time passes and a truck pulls up behind her car. The driver of the truck gets out of the vehicle and walks over to the young woman's car. The driver of the truck is a young man, dressed in jeans and a button-down dress shirt. He looks a little dirty and sweaty. Hi, I am Tommy, so what seems to be the problem? Well, I am Alice. She feels her situation is obvious. My car broke down and I'm not sure what it is. Tommy quickly glances at the front of the car. I am not much of a mechanic, but my brother Bo is. I can take you to him and he can get someone out here to get your car. Alice thinks for a moment. Yeah, that'll work. A few minutes later, Alice climbs into Tommy's truck. Tommy puts the truck into gear and they drive off. Tommy and Alice enter the town and drive past a garage. Alice watches as it disappears behind them. Hey, that's a... Tommy punches Alice in the face before she can finish her sentence. It knocks her out. Water hits Alice in the face. She wakes up and finds herself tied and chained to a chair in a cabin. Ah, Tommy is holding a small bucket. Now you're awake. Alice struggles for a moment. What did you do to me? A grin forms on Tommy's face. You are mine now. Alice is frantic. No, I am not. Unchaining me now. Tommy grabs the chain and pulls Alice to him. You are mine, until I kill you. Alice screams. Help! He looks at Alice, unbothered. Ain't nobody around? Alice screams again. Help me, somebody! Tommy slaps Alice. All that screaming. It is hurting my head. You are my woman. I want a good woman. A good woman cooks and takes care of the house. He disconnects one part of the chain from the chair. And fix me some eggs. Alice sits and stares at Tommy. Tommy pulls hard on Alice's chain and stands her up. Now pull your chain in front of you and make my food. Pans on the stove and eggs and bread are in the icebox, and the spatula is in the drawer. Alice staggers over to the icebox and takes out the eggs. She walks over to the stove and cracked the eggs and started cooking them. She looks around the cabin. Where did you say the spatula was? In the drawer to the left of the stove. Tommy points at the drawer. Alice proceeds to open the drawer and moves a few things around. Tommy is watching her. Don't get any ideas. I took all the sharp objects out of there. Alice feels a little defeated. She takes out the spatula and places it on the countertop. Alice notices the handle of the spatula is metal. Alice gets an idea. She places the plastic head of the spatula on the hot burner. Tommy is sitting at the table reading the newspaper. Smell of burning plastic enters the air, and Tommy reacts. What the hell are you doing? Tommy grabs the chain attached to Alice and pulls on it hard. Alice flies back and yells in pain. What did you do? Tommy is fuming. Nothing. I'm sorry. You're lying. Tommy glares at Alice. He grabs Alice by her shirt. Alice snaps the metal handle free from the plastic and stabs Tommy in the neck. Tommy screams in pain. He is a little shocked. You crazy bitch. Blood pours out of Tommy's neck and he falls to the ground. Alice reaches into Tommy's pocket and gets out the key to release her from the chains. Once freed, Alice runs out of the house. Alice runs through the woods until she reaches a highway. As she is walking, a truck slows down and the driver rolls down the window. A man in his 30s is driving. Miss, can I offer you a ride? Alice looks the driver over. No thanks. The truck pulls off and Alice continues walking along the side of the road.